So I'm Martand Khosla. I'm the co-founder of Romi Khosla Design Studios. We are an architectural and interior design practice based in New Delhi. Our association as an architectural practice with ICP goes back to the late 70s and early 80s. So it's been a long association. When my father used to head a office, a company called Group India, which over time has evolved into Romi Khosla Design Studios. Our office had designed the Patiala Research and Development Center for the Thapar Group. We had designed a bunch of housing and some commercial plots in Karwar. And what I find the most wonderful coincidence is that they did the Thapar House office interiors at Janpath, which we now have redesigned for the ICP group, I think probably about 40 years later. So it's a multi-generational relationship. They were very much keen to prioritize design, and they were selecting critically acclaimed architectural practices around the country to spearhead the architecture and the design aspects of their projects. The location of Thapar House is just absolutely fantastic. So not only are you adjacent to the Imperial Hotel, but from the windows you get to see all of Connaught Place, and you see central Delhi, and the old sort of the British Delhi of a century ago is visible from there. So that's absolutely wonderful. And as one goes higher, in fact, the views get even better as you get to the terrace. But in terms of the design language, it's more or less the same. So we've got a part of it is an open plan, the other half of it is certain offices and meeting rooms and conference rooms. We wanted to think a little bit out of the box. So the plan of the building was a linear plan with windows on the side, and what they had was what would be typically a standard project, where you had the cabins of senior officers on the outer periphery and some sense of an open plan towards the center of the office. There's a lot of studies and research being done on productivity and how the plan and the open plan and breakout spaces, etc., are contributing to higher productivities for offices, greater creativity. What a lot of that research has led to is in a sense breaking down hierarchies, not necessarily having too many cabins, having transparency, having different departments interact with other departments which you would not typically have interaction with. So for instance, accounts could be interacting with the design department. In a sense, what we've achieved now with the current plan is a much higher level of light and transparency, a certain breaking down of hierarchies, and which has of course led to hopefully a completely different nature of interaction, which is a more creative and innovative interactions.